you're moving, you're shifting entire generations.
It's just such an amazing feeling to put your family and yourself in this kind of position.
Brownsville, Brooklyn, one of the toughest neighborhoods in New York, a place where success doesn't come easy. And right in the middle of it is Taha Alassari, a Brooklyn native and public school teacher who's quietly rewriting the script. By day, he's guiding young men towards a better future. And when the bell rings, he's leading by example, building $1 million side hustle with his 3 younger brothers, a chicken wing business that's grown to more than 7 locations in just 3 years. And today, I'm stepping into his world to see how one teacher balances the classroom grind with a dream big enough to change his entire family's future.
Yo, clear the hallway, gentlemen, let's go, clear it out, let's go.
Definitely, you know I'm coming to 12, right? 12. How you doing, sir? You good?
What's going on? How are you?
Good.
Guys, this is Taha. Where are we today?
We're at Eagle Academy, Brooklyn. It's an all-boys public school and located in Brownsville.
And how did this school come to be?
So this school was founded by an organization called 100 Black Men. And they created the Eagle Academy Foundation, which targeted the 5 areas in New York City that had the largest incarceration rates amongst black males. And they decided to drop a school in each and every one of those neighborhoods to shift the pipeline from this neighborhood to jails and instead make it from this neighborhood to colleges, and they have been extremely successful with that. These are like a big thing, these poo shiesty masks. They cover the whole face, you know, they're used for like bad things, but it became like a fashion statement. So there was like that line where like, is he wearing it because he thinks it's cool, or is he wearing it because he had bad intentions? So we really had, like, it was a big problem. We had to like make a poster and ban these things, you know? So it's just like random stuff you deal with in these kind of neighborhoods.
Why rosary beads? Choking? Or like
no,
strangling?
because those also like gang relation and stuff, because they'll be different colors.
Okay.
So we're not showing like different colors. It's not necessarily the rosary beads, it's like the color of your rosary beads. I'm letting you know what you're missing.
The first bell rings, and it's in the form of a Biggie track blasting through the speakers. Inside Taha's special education room, the lessons hit different too. It's here that the school's mission and Taha's message is clear. Where you start doesn't define where you can go. Taha's side hustle success proves to everyone that he's not just blowing smoke. These kids can read through BS better than most, and to have a teacher who's actually putting his money where his mouth is the greatest form of inspiration.
This is how I'll be at the House of Wings. Welcome to the House of Wings. Okay, hold up. Do I get paid? All right, how much?
I mean, we'll talk details later.
All right.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an entrepreneur.
All right, tell me what you're working on.
I'm working on stock market because I made like 500 yesterday. I've been doing stock market for like a year by now. 10% of my paycheck, I put it to the stock market.
That's awesome, Chance.
We do a few things different. We have finance programs, we have culinary, beat making, like producing, music producing, like just unbelievable extracurricular programs for our kids, and they tailor to their interests. Like we have electives that these kids want to be in.
Taha's classroom is just one piece. To really understand his ambition, you gotta meet the people who are helping throw logs on the fire, his fellow teachers. In an environment where it's easy to pull each other down, their support inevitably breeds his confidence.
A year now, yeah.
You had a year?
Year and a half.
And you learn here?
Yeah.
You trust them?
They trust me.
Tell you about them wings though. Nah, I was joking. When I first came to Eagle, Mr. Me asked me if I was interested in teaching the kids barbering. I own a salon. The kids for barbering like an hour. It just took off for me. They loved it. Like, it was just very interesting. And he's like, you know what, we need a class. So just I kind of like fell into it, to tell the truth.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
So basically, just going over different forms of like a tag versus like a throw up.
Okay.
So the tag usually explains, y'all would know, like the tag explains the hardest. The throw up is basically a message usually. So graffiti started as a form of protest art. So you don't have to be good at it, you just have to have a message. That make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, this movie, I don't know if, I'm pretty sure none of you have ever heard of this movie called The Wizard.
It was one of the first video game movies.
And so the class itself, is it technology? Is it what do we?
It's honors computer science.
Okay.
So we code Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We build computers on Thursday, and we do video games on Friday.
No way. So they built this.
Yes.
This is operational, like you could,
Yes.
Yeah?
And is this a gaming PC?
It could be.
Essentially powerful?
I would say they could probably play Fortnite on this. I'm sure they would enjoy that very much.
And how did you end up here?
The principal saw what I could do. I built a computer for him, and then he was like, "Hey, can you come show the kids at school how to build a computer?"
Build a computer, get a job. That's incredible. Principal's office made me feel like old times.
Gareth.
So you're the man behind it all, huh?
No, I'm part of a team.
Tell me the story. How did this come to be?
So we started 17 years ago. I started as a resident principal at Eagle Bronx.
Okay.
I was part of a leadership program, and they said that getting the kids at high school is too late. Middle school is kind of where it's at. So the concept of a 6 to 12 Eagle school was birthed from there. And we were looked at as a reform school. You know, they see big black dude with a mean face. You know, we're gonna send them all the guys who we can't deal with.
Yeah.
But that was kind of the beginning of our work,
Okay.
right? And 17 years later, that 75 kids turned to 700 next year with over 800 alums. You know, our guys are playing Division I basketball, but we also got guys at UPenn on full rides for academics. And we're at a point now, we don't want to even be called a school anymore.
Yeah.
We want to be called an institution. Because institutions stand the test of time, like they weather storms. It doesn't matter who's in office, the institution is gonna remain.
Yeah.
And so we're really putting a lot of our time and efforts now into making sure what we're doing now is sustainable. We don't wanna be pigeonholed to being just one thing, we wanna be everything for all young men. Right?
Come today. Come to Crown Heights. You haven't seen your actual grades yet? I know, but you're doing really well, bro. Your average is really good. You should want to take that home. You should want to show your parents that, bro.
Back in class, Taha works through the last periods of this half-day Friday. Grade reports are going out, assignments are due, and as a complete side note, as someone who hasn't been in a classroom in a long time, I was curious about AI. So would you say the majority of your peers, like, is everybody using it as like...
Every single person in Geo I know is using AI all the time.
Absolutely.
When they're not in class, they're using it to do their homework. I kid you not.
I actually worked one time for math. I was using AI to like study, and it gave me the steps and everything. And I understood it more in the AI than like what she explained in class.
That's what I mean. Like when I started, like I obviously after I caught a few kids using the app, I downloaded it.
You want to know the source.
And then I was like, oh, this is a good breakdown.
Yeah.
You know, like.
You guys ever use Cliff Notes? That's what I was expecting. Time out real quick. Taha said he needs the minute to speak to one of the students one-on-one, so we're gonna give him some privacy to do that. And I figured this is the perfect opportunity while he's off doing that to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of this week's episode, and that is my friends over at Bombas Socks. The world's comfiest socks. For days like this when we're constantly on the go and I need some reliable, durable, and comfortable socks, enter Bombas. These are the unsung heroes of my travel and filming gear. They're designed with comfort in mind, soft, durable, with no toe seams, with a 100% happiness guarantee. So you can return or exchange for free if you have any doubts whatsoever. And my favorite part of all of this and what makes them a perfect sponsor for me on top of the high quality is the fact that for every item purchased, Bombas donates an essential clothing item to someone in need. And to date, they have donated over 150 million items to people in need. So your feet feel good, and so does your soul. So this holiday season, feel good and do good, knowing that your purchase goes to helping people in need. And right now, if you use my custom discount code Gareth at checkout, new customers get 20% off their first purchase. Just go to bombas.com/Gareth. Side note, Bombas now offers international shipping as well. So in addition to the US, Bombas now ships to over 200 countries around the world. All right, I think we're ready to head back in now. Again, a big shout out to Bombas for making this episode possible. And you guys, if you support this channel, support the partners who help make these videos happen. With that said, and also, It's a half day, so we're gonna leave here in a second and head off to the side hustle. Let's go.
You got mad oral. Yo, take that.
All right, is that it? School's done?
School's done, baby.
Now what?
On to job number 2.
Now, this is where most teachers you know would be done for the day, and rightfully so. To give the effort and energy they do on a daily basis, often with very little recognition or praise, is incredible. I definitely couldn't do it, but Taha shifts into another gear. Today marks the grand opening of his 7th location, and we're racing over to grab a few last-minute supplies before the doors open. What do we need? You got a list?
Pickles, container for flour, flour scoopers, some extra metal trays, and a sauce funnel. Not the kind of funnels we use that for dough.
This place is like a non-polished Costco on steroids. It's got everything in massive quantities, and it's just restaurant owners and bodega shop entrepreneurs and side hustlers.
You know, we started with one store, and then it became 2 stores quickly, and then within a year it was 5, you know, so I didn't even think about revisiting the prices because it was happening so fast. So that's definitely a big part of my job now that we have multiple locations, is making sure we're getting the best prices.
All right, we got the goods.
We're all set. Let's do this.
Let's go. As we drive over, here's what I haven't mentioned yet. Taha's turning this after-school side hustle into a nationwide empire with help from his 3 younger brothers, self-funded with no experience by following the #1 opportunity in business, filling a void in the marketplace through belief, grit, and family loyalty.
It's a grand opening today, y'all.
Welcome to the side hustle. This is store number 7.
From school to the location.
This is life, man.
This is the 7th location.
Yes, sir.
Grand opening today.
Grand opening, we're here. Yeah, this is the number 2 in Brooklyn.
And he knew we were coming, so he's like, why don't I just open a new store?
That's the kind of guy I am, you know, what can I say?
That's a warm welcome. Let's go see this operation.
Keeping it simple is what allowed us to expand so much. You don't have that much equipment. Refrigeration, fryers, and a grill is the main thing. We don't freeze any of our meat. Everything is fresh, so that has allowed us to like rapidly grow. Luckily, like my brothers really hold it down for me, so I'm able to manage from the outside while they are like boots on the ground. We got a great system here.
What does this mean to you guys?
It means everything, honestly. To work with your brothers, to build a business together, to something you dream for, honestly.
Yeah, 100%, man. When you have 4 brothers that get along and communication together is just wonderful. It's a great feeling.
We grew up in the business too, so my dad, he owned businesses and stuff, so like to keep it the family name going is everything.
Because this is big, because Dad passed recently, right?
Yeah, a few years ago, yeah.
And it was from that time that House of Wings came to fruition, right? Like from that.
It served as like a ignition for us, like it ignited us to really turn it up and realize that we need to do more for our family. Also his blessings, you know, like helped us and guides us through it. Like, you know, we couldn't have done this still without him.
This is big brother, like does that, you feel that weight on your shoulders?
I mean, you know, like I guess I do, but like, you know, now, as we grow, it's like it's such a group effort now. At first, I felt like it was all on me and I needed to make this happen. But as little by little, I realized like how important it is to work together, and these guys make it a lot easier for me.
All right, so you're teaching at school and you realize you just want to get a wing spot.
Our neighborhood doesn't have a spot to get wings unless you go to a bar, you know, and there's a lot of people that did not want to go to a bar, especially us catering to the halal scene.
So this is 100% halal. What does that mean?
So halal is just pretty much the way the animal is raised and butchered. That's what it comes down to, and it's a humane life, no antibiotics, the most painless way to kill an animal, which is to slice their neck and say a prayer prior to it. That's really what makes it halal.
So with boneless wings?
Boneless and bone-in. I know being a wing spot, people might frown upon boneless wings, but our boneless wings are extremely popular here. We literally do it from scratch. We get the tenders fresh, we cut them up, we marinate them, we bread them, We fry them all in-house. Like, it's really like an amazing product, and it's very popular here. It's giving the bone-in wings a run for their money, for sure.
So obviously the principal business is wings. You also do burgers.
Texas toast sandwiches. Like, I try to curate a menu where you could come here a few times a week and feel like it's a different spot.
All right, let's dive in. Taha just made me a full order of everything. Starting things off, garlic parm. That's delicious. Garlic parm boneless wings. Those are big, chunky pieces. Really well seasoned. All right, next up, the lemon pepper boneless. Look at these beauties. I mean, that's not a perfect looking fried piece of chicken nugget gold. Whoa, that lemon hits. And the pepper cuts it out, and the crunch from that crust, those are gonna be tough to beat. And we got the jarritos here too. These are the Korean barbecue. That barbecue sauce is thick. Really well cooked wing too. Listen, I'm saying all this, if you guys don't know, I come from upstate New York. We come from Buffalo. We come from Rochester, where the best chicken wings in the world are. So I have very high expectations. The wings are cooked really well. To be truthful with you, I'm not always a barbecue fan, so these ones wouldn't be my first choice, but I'm very impressed by the size of the wing, because you don't want to go too big on wings. If you like barbecue, this is yours. And this one is the Thai chili. Whoa, great crunch. Wow, good kick too. Oh, I like this one. Taha said that the mango chili is even hotter than this, but this has got a really good spice to it. That's a good wing. Him and his brothers are doing a great job.
On to the next one.
Next location?
Next location, sir.
Your side hustle, which is now slowly becoming your main hustle?
Yeah, it's safe to say, yeah, for sure. I'm still absorbing it all, I guess, you know, because like we did this to fill a void, you know, and now it's like changing my family's life, you know, like that's still hard to grasp for me. It's hard for me to talk about. I feel so blessed, and I don't want to come off as I'm taking anything for granted or if I expected all this. You know? But it's just such an amazing, amazing feeling to put your family and yourself, you know, like in this kind of position.
What does this mean for mom?
Mom is living her best life, and that's literally that's another, like, that's one of the most amazing feelings, you know, like we're able to do things for her and provide for her. It's like one of her dreams, you know, like as a devoted Muslim, and like also like one of our duties as a Muslim is to make your pilgrimage to Mecca, and it's always been out of reach because unfortunately it's extremely expensive, like well over 10K for like the smaller packages.
Yeah.
And we were able to send her there, and my brother, like in the platinum package, the time of her life, she felt so happy to be able to complete that part of her life. That's literally the happiest and most fulfilling time that I've seen for her since my dad passed away.
You're shifting entire generations.
What's also hard to grasp is it's 2 years. Like, this is the beginning, you know? Like, I don't want to think so much in the future, but like I'm excited for what the future has to bring for me and my family.
What's your, like, give your knowledge, kick some game, even just 2 years in, like what would you say is like crucial?
Accounting. I wish I knew a little bit more about how to manage my money and how I should be paying things out and keeping records of payments and bills and expenses. I wish I knew about that earlier. You know, you're getting started, the money's rolling in, you think like, you know, it's just gonna all fall into place, but that is definitely a big part of the business, and something that I'm still trying to master now because it's getting hard with, like, you know, constantly adding stores, but that's a big part of having a successful business. Pay homage to the neighborhood depending on where we're at. This is the high school we went to, which is close to here. This is the avenue that we're on. One of the oldest donut shops in the neighborhood.
And then you got Pops up top there, yeah?
Pops is up top. On all the stores that are ours, Pops is on top.
All right, so but this is the baby.
Yeah, this is the baby. This is right here. We always laugh about like how accurate this headline is.
They're winging it.
Because like you said, it was our first thing. We really were winging it. We were trying things for the first time. So this one always hits every time I read it. I love it. And that's us before announcing our grand opening.
What's up, fellas?
Buffalo?
That's, you know it.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
You came to check out our wings?
Yeah, because I didn't believe
known
it.
for the wings.
I didn't believe it till I had him.
He had the wings. We need to chef him up a smash burger.
One final test here this afternoon. We did the wings, and you passed with flying colors, even though it's not a buffalo wing. It was delicious wings nonetheless. And now I'm gonna bring out my San Diego influence and try the smash burger. And I'll be honest with you, that looks pretty damn good. I've never seen the tinfoil trick over the top. That's a first.
That helps with the smash and the stick.
And true story, I asked for extra pickles, so I'm already being a little bit biased. Okay. You gotta get out of here. I gotta talk about you.
I'm gonna watch this just to let you know I'm watching this.
It's a really good burger. I want to give him shit, but he's got a really good burger. Damn it, Taha. You did it again. Good house sauce, crunch from the lettuce, those crispy edges. Yeah, that's a good crunchy burger. I might even go double patties, but other than that, I don't have much of a critique. Okay, I'm done.
Oh man, the Cali approval. I love it.
I think you already have it. I would do 2 patties.
Yeah, we have a double patty.
And the only other thing I would add in mine is caramelized onions. But I like that you don't have raw onions. That's usually not my thing. Some places do, some people don't. And I would always go harder on the pickles. That's your next stage. I want you to start doing your own pickles. Okay. I have to give you something. But listen, it's about 4:30 now. We're gonna finish the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give you a sneak peek of an entrepreneur in Brooklyn, a special education teacher who has just found a need in the neighborhood, also happens to be a good friend. So I'm happy to share this story. And Taha, thank you. Thanks for giving us a day to see everything.
I appreciate you guys just coming down and giving me the opportunity to share my story. Like I said, it's something very special and something I hold near and dear. And I'm learning how to talk about it more, so thank you for allowing me the opportunity.
This is all new, all new. Like this is 3 years ago. He was a special education teacher in a quote-unquote tough part of Brooklyn, New York, and then you're building piece by piece, and the center point of all of that is family. He's probably gonna have 30 stores by the time this episode goes out, so I hope you guys check him out. Nick, behind the lens, what did you think today?
Fantastic.
Did the wings pass?
Wings passed, and I love seeing Taha flourish like this.
My man. Thank you guys so much, bro. You're the best.
See you guys.
Wait, Taha, I knew business was good. I didn't know it was this good.
I took a shower today, so you guys are in luck. You know,
and who came up with this? Like, why wings? Why here? In the noise?
I have a PSP. I have an OG Xbox. I have all of the PlayStation from 1 to 5.
Game Boy was the only thing I was allowed to play as a kid. Oh, really? Shout out to Mom for blocking me on all. I couldn't go to a friend's house because everyone's like, "You want to play Madden or you want to do something?" Like, yeah, I can play Tecmo Bowl with you guys.
So I was like, sure. And once.
He's the best in the game. He's the best in the game. He's the best in the game.
What's the lineup? Give me the breakfast breakdown.
All right, I just had some like nice juicy mangoes. Mangoes are tough. We got some vegan granola, apple cinnamon.
Wow.
These hit.
Do you guys like the food, or it could be? But what would you give it? Scale of 1 to 10. What would you give the?
I'd give it like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like a 6.
Oh, I did it. I had the napkin and everything. Just behind the scenes, off the record, I actually bought 3 of the exact same pans because literally every time I go out and shoot a food video with anything that's somewhat saucy or oily, I literally get stains in these pans. So these are my wing eating pans.
We kind of mix in the same sports teams that are, New York based, and then we do the neighborhood thing.
New Jersey based. You got a New Jersey Jets there, you got a New Jersey Giants there.
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills.
Oh my God. We gotta get the Bills up, man.
And you're a big train guy.
Yes, I'm a big train guy. If you want to know about trains, I'm the guy.
What's your name?
My name is Amir Coleman, and my friends call me the Train Nerd.